This conversation is taking place at the Grand Opera House.
We're talking with Jack Varsalona, president of Wilmington University. Welcome, Jack.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I was a young education writer at the News Journal when Wilmington College was founded by Don Ross back, 35, 40 years ago.
1968. Mm-hmm.
And what was Don's vision then, and is it still the same vision today?
Don's vision was that everyone should have the opportunity to go to college. And instead of the usual SAT scores, as for admissions, he had letters of recommendation from counselors, community members, wherever. And his first class mostly came from New York State. And the standards were high, but the opportunity was there to get into a college. At the same time, community colleges opened up, however, which had the same philosophy.
Yeah, he used to talk about, this is a college for non-traditional B students.
Yes, exactly. And right now it's changed. And now that it's a university, it's from A to B students, but it is an opportunity school. It is open admissions in most of the programs. It's not open graduation, though. That's the hard part, because the standards are high. Every program in that school is accredited nationally, which means a team of national or international people come and make sure you're holding on to the standards. And in addition, we have accreditation from middle states, and we know their standards, which are very high, and we adhere to them, and as a matter of fact, excel them in some ways.
Wilmington University, how does it fit in with the three sort of state institutions, and then Wesley in Dover? What's your role in that sort of mix?
Well, in size, we're the second. University of Delaware has about 6,000 more students than we do. But they are more for hard sciences, research, those kinds of activities. We're primarily a teaching institution, which means our faculty, we hire them, we promote them based on how well they teach. Then Del State is around 2,600 students, I believe, and then there's Goldie Beacom and Wesley. So we fit in the role of that if you want a dormitory life, you go to the University of Delaware. If you were working and need to take courses night, day, online, they generally come to us.
You said if you want to go to a dormitory, choose a different school. Mm-hmm. But what's campus life like at, say, Newcastle, which is still your principal campus, right?
Well, we have we have NCAA Division II sports, all of them. We have a lot of clubs, a lot of activities. But our students, even our traditional ones, tend to have a job. So what we try to do is we're building a new student center now, just to have the comforts for them to be there, clubs if they want them, all the free tutoring in the world if they need it. But it's non-traditional. Most of them are going to a job. They're taking 2 or 3 courses and going to work. It might be, part-time in a restaurant, or it might be something small, but they still have to work, it seems.
How do you interact with the students? I mean, since many of yours are non-traditional,
yeah.
How do you get to know what's on their minds, whether they like what you're providing them with?
So far this year, I've been in over 320 classrooms. And I just walk in, interrupt, and say, I'm the president, and you need to tell me what's going on here. I tell them that their coursework is going to be very difficult because their degree is valued, but everything else is going to be easy, and if it's not, call me. Registering and all that stuff, and then I ask them what's on their mind.
And what's on their minds these days?
Well, other than the parking, which we finally fixed. It's just numerous things. There's a lot of stress. I've been there 25 years doing this, gone into classrooms for 25 years. And the stress level of students today, both adults and traditional age, is amazing. I know, all these modern inventions are supposed to give us more free time. They're just more rushed than ever. And we try to structure an environment there that calms their nerves. I mean, but their stress level just amazes me.
Delaware has all these institutions of higher learning, and to a greater or lesser degree, they're competitive. But what do you do better than the others? Why should somebody?
This is a tough one because they're going to say they do whatever I say better too, because everybody loves their institution. But I think our claim to fame is small class size and watching them. We have a rule there that if you have a question, if a student has a question, they better get an answer in 24 hours. And 90% we can actually track this, get the answer on the spot. We're kind of nurturing. And the other thing we do is all the free tutoring in the world. We want them to graduate as much as they do, but we're not giving them anything. We'll give them all the help, but we're not giving away the value of the degree. So I think we're known for that. I think that's why a lot of adults come to us. Average class size is 17 in that school still. We could change that tomorrow, but we leave it that way because it helps.
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
Thank you. This has been wonderful.
You're connected with Content Delaware.